So we already talk about like aggressive women, and one of the women that challenged you, my brother and I was having a conversation with us earlier. That woman is aggressive, but that's not an aggressive attractiveness. That woman has so many issues.
When you say I love aggressive women, that's what I see.
That's an uppercut.
So that's why I questioned you when you said it before. But then you elaborated.
I want someone to challenge me, but that's not challenge for growth. That's challenge to oppress.
Thank you.
Like you going to jail now. That's the little girl that pressed that man. Her inability to understand this man is simply doing a job which you came for. To be an arbiter of a case which you feel that you've justified, even if it's incorrect. And your inability to understand that he is trying to help you get to your goal, that's a problem. That is a problem.
Ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, bing, bang. This is the umpteenth view. Tis I, just Henry the original, the always ready to be wild and crazy. This the good cousin.
Wiz Rewise in the flesh. The hip hop nerd. How y'all doing, good people?
I mean, this is the hip hop nerd. Can you call Lupe Fiasco, please? Somebody.
Let's go, Lupe.
Kick push your face. Anyway.
New album was actually pretty dope.
I know it was. But nonetheless, what we shall be doing today is a reaction video. I pulled this one. Shout out to Shisa Zed and the coffee pod.
That man's passively funny. He don't even be trying to be a mess with Shisa.
Hilarious. Especially when you talk about when you say he's clapping the cheeks fast, not slow. Hilarious, dude. So we got wind of a nice little news story. This will actually clue us into some of our legal queries, some legal do's and don'ts, mostly don'ts. I'm gonna give the title. So first off, we got a woman who sues her date for $10,000, and then pretty much starts yelling at the judge. Now, there's a thing called white privilege. I don't believe it exists. Okay? As far as systemic, opportunities that set you ahead. Now, black privilege, black woman privilege, this is not a real thing, but in the minds of so many, it is. And this, my good friends, is a great example of how far however intellectual they may be, this is how far it can go, okay? We gotta get ready. Are you ready to get ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. We're back. Sorry.
Bia.
Why you whacking like a...
That's the XQC.
Sorry. Those songs black folk used to headbang to.
I'm looking here. What is it? Intentional infliction of emotional distress?
Yes.
Is that the claim?
Yes, it is.
Suing him for $10,000 emotional distress? He ain't know you long enough.
Pause. Go back to the beginning.
All right.
So, his first words to me, I love his tone. What do we have here? Press play.
I'm looking here.
What is it? Intentional infliction of emotional distress?
Yes.
Is that the claim?
Yes,
Okay.
it
is. That's not something that's really justiciable in district court.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
I said that's not something that's justiciable in district court. That has to be brought in circuit court.
Yes.
So you said it's not permissible in district court. It has to be taken to circuit court.
that's an equitable action, yes.
Pause.
Mr. Jordan, let me just...
Now, if she would have stopped right here and just said, okay, thank you, Judge, and gone about her business, it would have saved us so much life. So much life. But I told you, Darwin had some theories. I'm just saying. Let's go.
Let's ask you this. Are you planning to represent yourself on this?
I to be honest with you, sir, I thought this was just going to be thrown out. We had a date, one date.
$10,000 in one day.
After that, and now I'm being sued for $10,000. I don't really see how this is going to go any further. I think it's a waste of your time.
The problem is this. You know, if you think it should be dismissed, you know, you need to file the appropriate motion.
Where is she?
To file a motion to ask for that.
In the airport?
In that letter, he lied. And then that's what brought forth the perjury. It was never perjury in the beginning. It was perjury after his response.
Pause.
Well, you can't.
So, I love this judge, man. What is his name? Judge Herman what is it? Marble Jr. Judge Herman Marble Jr. Or Marble.
Shoot, I don't know.
Either way,
it has to be.
You're a G. Judge G. Oh my God, bro. Like when he first said this is not justiciable in this court, and the way he folded the folder and threw it on the table and leaned back in the chair, I was like, yo, that's classy, dog.
I know for sure when he seen this, he was like, these N-words. I know it hit his mouth.
He had to have said it.
I know it did.
N-word, please. So then when she said, when the perjury happened, he said, he threw it back down. He was like, this BS. Like, what is, are you nuts? Oh my God. And then he's like, you can't. This is where we at. All right, I'm ready. I love this.
Say, listen, he has the right to put whatever is in the answer.
I'm not saying he can't, but
you can't add another count because you don't like or you disagree with what is in his answer.
if he responds and his response is a lie, it's perjury, then my documents will prove that he lied in his response.
No. It's his version. First of all, do you understand what perjury is?
Thank you.
Yes, I know that perjury is a lie. I know what perjury is.
Perjury is a statement, a false statement made under oath. So
exactly, and I got documents that prove he was lying.
He didn't no oath to you, G.
You don't understand. It's a false statement made under oath. Under oath.
That stated a lie.
When did he testify?
She's not listening.
That he lied about.
No,
she's not listening.
A false statement made under oath.
Bottom line is, you said it's a criminal offense, so I will send it to circuit court. Are we done here?
No, you don't understand, ma'am. You don't understand.
Are we done here? Are we done here?
Perjury is a false
I know exactly what perjury means. I know what perjury means.
Hey, look at my man, dog. Jordan,
I don't see anything in the complaint that says he made some false statement under oath.
There's no oath.
Because you don't know what happened. You're on the outside looking in.
That's why you go to a judge.
But you're the plaintiff. Wait a minute. You are the plaintiff.
Are we done here?
You have to lay out your allegations properly.
Are we done
She in
here?
the airport? It looks like she in the airport to me.
Insult my intelligence.
Are we done here? No, we're not.
You have to lay your complaint out. You have to allege this in the complaint. You have not.
Please do not insult my intelligence.
You take one paralegal class.
It's not about that. You don't think. I don't think you understand what perjury is.
She doesn't.
Are we done here? Are we done here?
Look at Richard, Mr. Jordan chilling.
Do not do that. Do not insult my intelligence as if I do not understand what the word perjury means.
You don't.
Do not. If it's a criminal offense, then it's a criminal offense.
Now watch this. I love what she says here.
Well, ma'am, it should not have been filed in district court if you want intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Okay, so that's a criminal offense.
Well, are you going to dismiss it and refile it?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to dismiss it. I will file another case in circuit. But as far as I'm concerned,
you can't have two cases on the ma'am. You can't have two cases going on the same issue.
Well, I'm not. Well, I'm not dismissing the case. If you want to dismiss it, that's up to you. But I, as a plaintiff, am not dismissing the case.
That deflection. If you want to do it, it's up to you.
He has to make a proper motion.
Well, that's on him.
But I can also transfer the venue to circuit.
Yes, that's what I thought, because there were other cases that should have been transferred somewhere else.
You did not think that, because you would have said it.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Come here.
Give me the form.
Come here.
Ma'am, what about his costs associated with appearing because you filed it in the wrong court?
I need to see because I was not aware, since you said perjury was not on there, I was not aware that a criminal offense for intentional infliction of emotional distress was considered a criminal offense there, that it had to be.
She thinks she's so intelligent, she's stupid.
Yes,
no,
that is what I said.
She's piecing this together.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You stated
I said that circuit.
You stated that the criminal. You stated.
The audacity to argue with a judge. Like, of all people you're supposed to kind of believe they know the rules and the laws, right? It's a judge. But guess what? Black privilege reigns again. Maestro, please.
What she told him? She told that man, you're from the outside looking in.
You're outside looking in. You don't know anything.
Your job is to convince him that you have a case, and he's telling you the fundamentals of your case are wrong.
He's trying to tell you exactly what to do, but you're not even listening. Whew. Maestro.
That emotional infliction of emotional distress is a criminal offense.
That man was like, yes.
Stated that.
Sip your juice, G.
Is a criminal offense. But you also stated
isn't that one of them Yeti cups? Oh, they keep it cold, but keep it cold, keep it hot.
That I placed forth before you. So criminal offense.
She said forth.
Would not
it's not in the complaint.
On there.
It's not in the complaint.
I need you to show me. I need you to show me the document which states that intentional infliction of emotional distress is indeed and in fact a criminal offense. Because
he's not gonna give you that because that's not what he said. And why are your glasses on your face that don't even have glasses?
Yes, you did.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. Ma'am,
yes, you did.
Pull the record, man.
Listen,
oh my God.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. I will repeat to you what I said.
I'm not either.
I said that intentional. You need to be quiet while I'm talking.
How are you listening and you constantly talking?
Because perjury is a criminal offense.
Yeah, stop from talking.
Intentional infliction of emotional distress.
What I said was intentional infliction of emotional distress is something that circuit court has jurisdiction over. I never characterized that as a criminal matter. It is definitely a civil claim, but it is something that can't be done in district court.
Thank you.
Now, that's what I said to you.
Why are you talking? He can't hear you.
You are of the mistaken belief that circuit court does not hear civil matters. Because you said, well, I thought circuit court only did criminal.
Oh, she mad, man. She showed her whole face.
You were mistaken about the jurisdiction of circuit court.
Is she in her church?
Because that's what you stated on the record.
Oh, no.
Unmuted.
She's been talking the entire time. Judge, excuse me, you don't understand how this works. Let me explain something to you about Zoom right quick.
Okay.
When I muted her and now I'm asking her to unmute, if she doesn't do something on her end, she's still muted. So right now she's still muted. I have asked her to unmute. She's not looking at the device that she's looking.
No, she's too busy trying to be heard.
I am ordering
Why?
that this
Yeah,
is a court. Venue is to be changed because intentional infliction of emotional distress is a circuit court matter outside the jurisdiction of district court. Plaintiff shall pay the filing fees in the receiving court. And
Plaintiff.
I don't know if you asked for a jury trial or not. You did not, it looks like. So there was no jury fee.
So she got to pay.
No further proceedings shall be had after transfer until these costs or expenses are paid. Not paid within 56 days of the date of this order. This case shall be dismissed by the court to which it was transferred.
He just got to wait 2 months. It's over. Because she ain't going to pay that money. Matter of fact, she might even pay it and then dispute the charge. Because she thinks she know the rules. OMG. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that was good. Oh, that makes me feel so good.
So we were talking about like aggressive women, and one of the women that challenged you, my brother and I was having a conversation with us earlier. That woman is aggressive, but that's not an aggressive attractiveness. That woman has so many issues.
When you say I love aggressive women, that's what I see.
That's an uppercut.
So that's why I questioned you when you said it before. But then you elaborated.
I want someone to challenge me, but that's not challenge for growth. That's challenge to oppress.
Thank you.
Like that's you going to jail now. That's the little girl that pressed that man. Her inability to understand this man is simply doing a job which you came for. To be an arbiter of a case which you feel that you've justified, even if it's incorrect. Your inability to understand that he is trying to help you get to your goal, that's a problem. That is a problem. I'm so angry I'm destroying everything and then want to cry about it later.
Yes.
And I don't want to mess with that.
That was my favorite phase.
Yeah. You destroy so crazy.
Well. All I'm saying, well, no, I got a lot to say.
Let it fly.
First and foremost, we're going to talk about the judge. The judge almost, he was triggered a couple times.
Oh, there. Absolutely.
He was triggered a couple times there. Especially when she was saying he said certain things when he didn't say those things. Yeah, that would upset me too. So then his responses were wonderful. On deaf ears, but when he's like, you're not gonna be talking over. You know what? Would you mute her, please? Boom. I love it.
She continued to talk. And you're muted.
Love it.
Which means you really weren't hearing this, man. You just too focused on talking.
Yeah, you're listening. You're hearing what he's saying to respond, and it wasn't even in kind. Like you weren't even close. Like he's telling you how wrong you are. Trying to educate you, little miss, what is it, a paralegal face, whatever.
Potential.
You're not even there, bro. You went to some forum, asked 2 questions, and now you think you got a case.
What oath is that? I don't understand. Where's this oath? Like, yo.
No, she doesn't she didn't even hear him saying under oath. She didn't look up the term. She doesn't actually analyze the things that she's saying. She doesn't think before she speaks. She's just talking.
Don't they? Under oath, I know. Perjury is like solemnly swear to tell the truth.
Thank you.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understood.
You must be placed in a court of law. You're sitting there on the witness stand, and you are saying, or in a recorded statement, how they hold you still got to be under oath. This is statement under oath. Blah 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 blah. If that is the case, then you have something to say. And then you would still have to put it in your complaint to the judge. You have to put in all your evidence. You're going to probably need the transcript that shows that he was actually lying, like the words that were the stenographer typed in, and actually from that actual case. You're going to have to prove the case, the existence of the case, and all the transcripts, and then you'll be able to have something to say that he was lying under oath. But because because you feel that you are right, that it doesn't make other people move. Let's put it that way. You have no authority. And I'm glad that this was the the venue to show you how little authority you have. You have no authority in this situation. Matter of fact, you are setting yourself back financially because you got to pay for this case. Now, let's see how this attitude continues, especially when you find out that, guess what? Especially when he asked you about the court costs, you skipped over it. Talking about you need to see where it is that it's a law that what you're trying to claim is a criminal offense. He wasn't gonna give you that. He's gonna transfer you. He won one piece of paper to end his conversation with you. So he don't ever have to deal with you again. And then guess what? 56 days to make the payment. And if you don't make the payment, guess what? The case is done. Thrown out. Now let's go ahead and see if you're gonna dispute the charge. Dispute the charge. Guess what happens? The bank that you dispute with goes to their bank that you paid to, and it puts a status that says it's under dispute. And guess what? They do not commit it. They do not consider it paid anymore. Okay? It's under investigation. Okay? So now guess what? That case clock may have passed already, and by disputing the charge, guess what you've done? You have dismissed your case. Now all you worried about is that little whatever $100, $250, $200 that it costs for the court case. And that's all you're going to try to get back. And then guess what? If you win from the case in your bank, guess what they're going to do? They are in court. They are in court. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to garnish your wages. They're going to come and put a legal block on your account until they get paid. Come on now. You're supposed to know all this stuff. I thought you knew everything.
She made it seem that way.
Moron.
That's for sure.
You stupid. And then don't insult my intelligence. Somebody has to insult your intelligence for you to listen, because you don't listen to kind words. That's why you're trying to poo on this man. Richard Jordan is a good dude.
What could he have possibly done?
Doesn't matter.
Yo, I just feel like she tried to come up on that brother.
Yes, big time. Because she took him for weak.
Like, I can't imagine.
He's not exciting. He's not exciting enough.
Right.
I need to add drama. I need to spice it up a little bit.
He let her go downstairs first to check the threat. That's what he did.
There it is. There it is. You big and bad, girl. Go ahead and protect me. Protect me.
For a date. That date probably didn't cost $1,000.
I think he left the date early.
Yo.
I think he probably told her she gotta get her own way home.
The level of entitlement.
Halfway through dinner, I'm getting the doggy bag. Like, I got to go.
Yo.
I can imagine the date. She probably ain't even changed her hair since the date. Sorry, that was bad. But she was wearing glasses with no glass in it. But then,
I was wondering if those were rimless.
Those weren't real. Those were styling. She was styling. And then it was still hanging on her ear, folding her ear down, looking all dumb. With your wig, you spaced out because the wig is right there, and you can't get the glasses to sit right there where it's supposed to sit. That's why it's folding your ear over, and that's why your ear's hurting.
I pray she wasn't in the church talking about that. There was that portrait on the side that makes me think that was a church.
It might have been.
Dressed in purple, black couple. That's crazy.
She might have been in the vestibule. In the vestibule.
I really pray that she wasn't in no church doing that. It don't matter where she was.
Are we done here?
That was tough.
I mean, you talk like you watching Sex in the City, dog. Like you watch too many Days of Our Lives episodes. That's what you living in, and I can't stand it. But at the same time, I'll watch it. I'm entertained.
I would love to see an update for that.
I would love
to see an update for that.
She responds. I hope they show the continuation in the circuit court. I really want to see what that judge got to say about it.
Take a little Google search. According to this website, GH Links, this woman has filed I was going to say several, but I'm not going to use that word because I didn't read it. It says frivolous lawsuits. No, it does say including several in 2020 against the Flint Police Department for $300 million and AT&T. This woman is trying to come up.
And both of them have been dismissed. Wow. She has a history of filing them. That's crazy.
She don't look safe to me, y'all. I'm just gonna be 100 with y'all. Everything about this aesthetic seems red flag.
Wow.
Just don't seem safe. She looked like she got a murder in the closet.
That's crazy.
I don't like profiling people, but some folks you got after a while, you just like your spidey sense goes off.
Need to. That's hilarious. Wow, she is showing up too fast.
She made Fox News.
Look, Short versus Flint Police Department. Get out of here.
That's tough. I can't.
But hold up, man, because he said they went out on one date. It was about one date. He said they went out on one date. Mm-hmm. So if they went out on a date before, and this is about the second date, or is this the date?
I feel like I don't know.
Because he said that they went on a date and there was nothing after. Mm-hmm. So now I'm thinking that she's upset that she invited him to a second.
It did say he didn't show.
Yes.
Yeah, you got a point.
So it's gotta be the second.
You got a point. He saw the red flag and he was like, out.
I got to go.
He put the Wiley Coyote that smoke.
Yo, I want to see. I'm gonna research, try to see if she actually filed with the circuit court, because I want to see if the circuit court threw her ass out too, because that's gotta happen.
That's tough.
But all I'm saying is, Judge Marble or Marable. Hey, God bless you, brother. Because boy, oh boy, if it was me, she'd have been in contempt, straight up.
Mr. Jordan better run for his life.
If I had jurisdiction to put her in contempt of court, what? Oh, you contempted. you getting all of it, man. APB, all persons barred. She out there. We got a warrant for her arrest. Go get this lady, please. Bring her in.
They should just get her on principle. That Mr. Jordan his life is threatened. She's coming. And she just went viral for this? Oh, yeah.
And I'm finding it amusing that you're now trying to categorize it as a criminal act. A criminal act of choosing not to come along with you. Is it the fact that he paid for the first date and you wanted him to pay for this one too? What is your motive? What is the real reason that you're doing all of this? Because it can't be emotional distress. I just think you're emotionally disturbed. But at the same time, why? It's because he's a good dude. It's because he's a nice guy. And it's because he will not slap the dogs out of you. That's why. He won't break you. He won't actually do violent things towards you behind you to be like, because if the dude got nothing to lose and you come after him like that, guess what? He's coming for you. He's coming for you. But my man looks like he got a lot to lose. And I think that's why you went after him. You want some of that pocket money. Then get out of here. Go work on, go to the Bunny Ranch if you want. If you want work. OnlyFans. But, this was wonderful, and I was this educational, everyone. I'm just
you stay away from her. This
is more than just law that we are learning here. We are learning life lessons. We are learning the red flags. Matter of fact, the yellow into the red flags that we need to observe. Okay, that's gonna be the lesson for today.
That's a good lesson.
As we are trying to be better today than we were yesterday, and on to tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a great day because we now know the clues of those that are probably going to try and sue you for leaving them on a date.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'm sorry about you. Sorry to hear about your mom. My condolences. May she rest in peace. Maybe she's at peace now because
now they ain't driving her amok.
Now you ain't driving her crazy. Is that bad to say? Was that bad?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Just saying. Because that's really pro mom. That was really a statement for your mom.
Yo.
Yeah, it was a diss to you though. Anyway, you got anything else, Coach?
No.
This was great.
I'm hungry.
This was wonderful.
Comida.
Well, I'm gonna mange. That's French for eat. This is the Umpteenth View. And we need your subscriptions. We need your likes. We want your shares. And we bid you all adieu.
I don't know why I like that. It just feels so good. I don't know why.
Is that a half parentheses or is that?
I don't know what it
not
is.
Parentheses. Quotation mark?
I don't know.
Is it a bye-bye? Is it a wave?
I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know how to define it just yet, but I'm gonna make it a thing.
You are high. What are you high on, bro?
Just feel good. Like you can't.
You said